The Josh Giddey haters are pissed off this morning. He had another big game last night, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot the ball great. It was 60% from the field, 40% from three. He was a plus 26 in the plus minus. It was probably his best game as a Chicago Bull. Unfortunately, he had the ankle injury. We still haven't heard back yet on what that looks like, what the timetable is. Hopefully he's not shut down for too long. Hopefully it's not a season-ending thing. You know, I really want to see what Josh Giddey looks like in a play-in game. I've brought it up a couple times, but 2 years ago when the Thunder were in the play-in tournament, it was Josh Giddey in their first play-in game who had the big game, who helped propel them to a win. So we know that he can perform under high-stakes basketball, even if last year's playoff game wasn't that great. But you got to keep in mind, too, it's really hard as a guard to look good next to a ball-dominant guard like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So we'll see what the timetable looks like on the Josh Giddey injury, but it has begged the question, you know, the way that he's been playing, how good he looked yesterday, how good him and Kobe looked yesterday. Him and Kobe White looked fantastic together yesterday. So it begs the question, how much is this dude getting paid this offseason? And there's a lot of people, I see a lot of takes on Twitter where they're like, as long as it's not more than $20 million a year, I'll be okay with it. Guys, it's going to be a lot more than $20 million a year. And I'm not saying this to defend him. I'm not saying that he deserves more than $20 million a year. I'm just saying if you look at the NBA, if you look at these contracts being given out recently, it's going to be more than $20 million a year. Look at the Franz Wagner extension that he signed over the summer. I totally forgot about it until I started looking into what some of the guys from Giddey's rookie class had been signing. His extension is bonkers. In 2027, 2028, Franz Wagner is going to be making over $50 million a year. That's nuts. If you look, I like Franz. If you guys go in my archives, you know, when I was picking my all-star teams and stuff, I had Franz Wagner before his injury as an all-star. I thought the way he stepped up this year when Paulo went down, I thought it was fantastic. I think Franz is a good player, 25, 5, and 5 this year. But, man, when people talk about Giddey shooting, Franz Wagner can't shoot worth shit. He's shooting 30% from three. He's taking 5 of them a game. He's shooting in the low 40s for his field goal percentage. He gets to the free throw line 5 times a game. You know, he's a big wing with size who can get you off the dribble. But if you're comparing the two guys, it's hard to make a case that Franz Wagner is that much better than Josh Giddey. If I had to choose who I'd rather have on my team, I might lean Franz Wagner a little bit. But if Giddey keeps playing like this, I gotta take Giddey. And Giddey's a point guard. Point guards are more in demand than big wings like Franz Wagner. You look around the league, there's a lot of wings like that out there. How many point guards are there out there who are going to get you 29 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists in a game, who are going to use their size the way Giddey does, who are going to use their court vision the way Giddey does? So if Franz Wagner is signing that big of a contract, for you to expect Josh Giddey to only get $20 million a year in his next deal, that's foolish. He's going to be pushing in the 30s. He might be up, you know, towards the end of the deal because it's obviously going to escalate. It's probably going to start around 30 for year 1, 33 year 2, 36 year 3. He might be in the 40s by the end of it. So it's buckle up, Bulls fans. If you're anti-Giddey still, I don't know what to tell you, man. You might want to find a new team to cheer for because he's going to be here for a while and he's going to be paid very handsomely for a very long time. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you think Giddey's contract is going to look like? I'm just saying, if you look at the contracts around the league, look at that Franz Wagner extension, look at that Jalen Suggs extension, it's big money being thrown around. And Josh Giddey's numbers, those are the contracts that his agent is going to throw at the Bulls and be like, y'all got to match this.